What is up, guys? We love this podcast. I'm sure you do as well. SAF is unscripted. And today, guys, we are going to be doing an episode where we don't even want to talk about the news in the rugby, what's going on in the rugby world. We want to have some proper fun. And we want you guys to get involved as well in the comments. So I better see some comments on this as well. Today, guys, we're going to be building a URC fantasy team with all the South African franchises, and the catch is a minimum of 3 players have to be involved from every single union. So we have to include Lions players, Sharks players, Bulls, and Stormers.
Of course, the tough one is
are we ready?
getting the Bulls players. Bulls are bad.
Sure they are. But are we ready, guys? Are we ready?
How do you say to the comment section that you demand people say stuff when you're wearing a Bulls jersey? People are meant to take you seriously.
They must take us seriously because we're doing pretty damn well, man. Give us some credit, please. I get attacked. Like, have you seen that meme where it's like, every time I come here, I am abused? That's me. Let's be in a bullshit.
Okay, but it's a combined 15, right? So we all have to agree. It's not our own 15.
Yeah, 100 combined, and we can put in a cheeky bench if we feel like it at the end.
Okay. We got this.
So, are we going to start off with the obvious, or do we want to go from 1 to 2 to 3, or what are we going to do? Start off with the obvious?
We go from front row straight through.
Front row.
As the people can hear, this is extraordinarily Safa's unscripted. We're figuring it out on the spot.
Literally. And that's the whole point of this. But Frans Mahaba has to go in there, correct? We all agree.
No.
Wow.
He hasn't played. He hasn't played yet. He hasn't played.
Okay, so we're gonna base it off. Okay, fair.
Yeah, we're going on current form.
Lou said I forget his name. Brevin, help me out. The Lucid from the Bulls that smashed Eben.
Oh, Gerard Steenkamp. I agree with that. Fair.
Yeah,
I agree.
Gerard Steenkamp at Lucid.
Yes,
it's also the
I
man
agree.
that got called up for the box but didn't make an appearance.
He did
make an appearance against Argentina.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I'm just adding it to it. We're going with the hooker Akker van der Merwe, surely, as well.
I would, because I don't see another hooker that could match his performances so far.
I agree. It has to be Akker.
Yeah, but remember, guys, we have to start including the other players as well. So we're gonna have to use our. We have to be careful. Come, we can do this. Okay.
Brevin is just scared because he's not going to fit in any other Bulls players. Like, he's got 2 decent guys at the front, and the rest of the Bulls team are bad. Like, I'm going to struggle not to mention any Stormers players.
Okay, so we've got Steenkamp and we've got Akker van der Merwe. At tight head, who are we going for?
Mchunu.
And Chunu's a loose head. Chunu's a loose head. Come on, focus.
No, but I'll throw in 2 loose heads. I don't even care.
Most important player on the tight head. I'm going to go with Stormers captain Neetling Fushia.
Not bad.
Okay. I can agree with that. Fair. Okay, so that's the front row nailed down. Lock pairings.
Before we go to lock pairings, I'd like to throw in a quick special mention. My reserve props are going to be Ruan and JP Smith, the twins from the Lions. The OGs.
They are the funniest. They are the funniest pair on TikTok. I love those guys. They are so funny.
Leave them in your team just for the camaraderie and the hype boys.
Yeah, fair. There you go. 2 Lions boys in the team. Let's go.
But that doesn't count as 2 of the 3. Okay, we have to be.
No. It doesn't. It doesn't count.
3 of the combined 15. So we're going for a lot.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one.
I would have Ruan Nokia as one of the locks.
Who?
Ruan Nokia on the Bulls.
Okay, well, then Ruan and Eben sorted.
Oh, Eben has played one game.
2.
Sorry? He's played 2, and he's actually been the Sharks' best player. We quite a while ago, we said that Eben's not going to perform well for the Sharks because he's not interested in franchise rugby. And he's actually, I think he heard our podcast, and he's quite upset that we said that. And he's now actually 2 games in a row, he's been proving to the world why he's the best number 4 in the world. So, great.
No, not the best number 4 in the world. The best number 4 to ever do it. To ever do it.
Yeah. He has been. He actually looks quite hungry for the Sharks, and I like it. I really like his attitude. Like, I'm really enjoying it because as much as this is we can even chat about different players as we go on in this video, but just the way he's running into contact, way he's tackling, he just looks up for it. So I'm really enjoying that from him. But okay, so Ruan Nokia, Eben Etzebeth. Let's go to our
for the likes of a Ben Jason Dixon.
Yeah, he gets a special mention. I do agree. He's really putting his hand up. He does get a special mention.
Okay. But now the interesting part comes.
Yeah, very interesting. We might have a few arguments here, so be ready.
But we got to throw in a Lions player.
Or Fenter, for sure.
Fenter's a 7.
So throwing him on the 7. And I'm throwing in a Stormers player immediately. We mentioned it in the previous pod for the 7s. Achiba Daimani.
A Daimani! I agree.
At 8?
No, at 6.
At 6.
Listen, so Daimani can play on the wing, Brevan. Daimani plays above Kanan Moody on the wing and Kurtley Aronson.
Yeah, clearly not. But I'm not going to include a Bulls player, so I don't think I'm here trying to include a Bulls player. But are we going to include? Because I see them both as 7s. I don't know about you guys. Fenter and
yes, but the thing is, if anybody is capable of playing 6, it would be Achiba Daimani. I'm thinking of a Fenter at the Sharks. Not good enough. I'm thinking of a Marshall Coetzee at the Bulls, not good enough. So the problem is we're struggling with 6s in the country at the moment. So that's why Achiba Daimani slots in at 6 for me all day.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That is very fair, to be honest. Now we're going to have the debate for 8th man.
There's 3.
Yeah, well, I'm straight away going for Anakom. I think he's been the best 8 so far. But yeah, go slander me. I'm waiting.
You see, so I agree.
Go,
Brett. You can go. You can go, Brett.
Okay. I agreed until the Bulls played against the Sharks, and I thought that
he was fantastic.
He was not. He was not on the level that he was every single game. Having one good run, I actually paid attention to his stats. He had one good offload and one good run and one good tackle. Other than that, he was lost there was a time for 20 minutes of the game. I was paying specific attention to Hanekom. And I thought, where's this oak? And then he had a good run and he gave one of the best offloads in the game. And I was like, okay, there he is. You can't get lost in a game like that.
Brett, I'm seeing something familiar here. This feels like heritage. I see Brevan crying once again. You just disagree with the guy. But
okay,
Anakom has been brilliant, right? But I'm throwing in, because I'm going strategic here, because we don't see a lot of Lions players coming into the squad anymore. I'm going straight up Horn. I'm throwing him in that 8 jersey. Now, I love Evan Roos. I think Evan Roos has been very good in the last couple of games. But we gotta think tactically here, boys.
That is fair. I'm actually agreeing with you, Casual.
If we're throwing Frankie Horn, then Frankie Horn becomes our team captain.
Ooh.
No, Eben Etzebeth is captain. He's captain South Africa as
I don't think Eben himself. I'm sure he enjoys the honor of being captain, but I think he's such a better player when he's not captain. I just think he can be himself in that sense. So I would say Vaughan probably captain. I could agree with that.
Fine. It's 2-1.
I'm not going to let this rest.
Okay, no, but now you had your say.
Defend Hanekom in the game against the Sharks. Besides the three things I mentioned.
Okay, obviously, right? But now, what? How can you say you went to disappear? Because we don't have the game in front of us to compare what we both saw. But for me, he was busy, and he was making carries, and he was making tackles. I mean, if we use that argument, we can say Ibn Etzebeth went missing a few times in the game. Like, we can say the same thing. Because
well, Brett, we can't just bin a guy off after like one bad performance. You have to agree.
But it wasn't bad. That's the thing.
Not world class, but he's been outstanding this whole season.
I didn't say he was bad. I'm just saying his hype went from right up there to right down here in one game. Because if you're going to look at Evan Roos, his debut season for the Springboks. Every single game, every single minute of every single game that he played, all you heard was Evan Roos. His work rate was through the roof. Now, the Bulls play against a team like the Sharks, and Hanekom comes up against actual hard-hitting runners like Eben, who carried almost every single ruck, and you would see him chilling next to the ruck on the opposite side. I was saying to myself, go stand in front of Eben, prove your worth, and smash the oak. Or are you scared of Eben running on your channel? That's how I saw it. And then Steenekamp came. He decided, you know what? Our glory boy eighth man is standing there. Rather just go to Wales, go play for bloody Gatlin, because I'll go stop Eben because you're just chilling there. That's how I saw the game. Because I'm neutral. I'm not a Sharks fan and I'm not a Bulls fan.
Okay, but that doesn't. I'm guarantee you now. Like, that's if you saw it that way, that's fair. But that definitely did not happen. He didn't just stand around and do nothing. He made his tackles. He made his carries. And you how can you not credit the guy? Like, how can you not? Because you're telling me Ivan Roos every single minute of every single game in his first season was this fantastic player.
Yes.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No
he
one
was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, there's your bias coming in.
You see, people want Hanekom to be what Evan Roos is.
No.
Plain and simple.
Okay.
All right, but
we got Frankie Horn in the 8. We're going with Frankie Horn.
Yes.
Okay, back line. 9, easy. Grant Williams.
No.
But the thing is, he's come off the bench twice. Literally.
I don't care. The other 9s are bad.
But the thing is, has there been a 9 that's been worthy?
Yes. I'm regretting saying this, but Papier has been brilliant.
He has been good, but
It's not a debate, guys. Think about this. At the Stormers, they rotate too much. There's 4 9s, and they've been 4 9s every time. You can't pinpoint one oak there. At the Lions, it's been Nohamba and whoever else, like chopping and changing, and Krappy and all those oaks. You can't compare there because Nohamba doesn't even know what he plays. At the Sharks, it's been Hendrickse, and he's been absolutely dog shit. And then it's been Ambrose Papier. He's been the reason why they're at the top of the log. He's the most attacking, skillful 9 at the moment in South Africa.
Well, then I'm playing my special ability card where I just overrule everything. Okay? Even though he's not played a minute, I'm throwing in Grant Williams because I'm not throwing in another Bulls player. I'm sick of this. This is rubbish. Okay? We're throwing in Grant Williams there because he's the most exciting one. And we want some flary running rugby. And I'm not throwing in Ambrose Papier that plays for the Bulls. And I'm not throwing in any other wank jobs that's been doing it this whole season. It's Grant Williams. I'm putting my foot down. This is my special ability card, okay, as casual bias rugby. And this is a Sharks player, boys.
Okay, you can have it. I don't want to get
I do agree with Brett. Papier has been, considering he's come off a few bad seasons, he's been phenomenal for the Bulls. But Grant Williams, okay, 10.
10. Oh, interesting one. It's definitely not
Let the 10 make the decision.
Let's eliminate guys here. So it's not going to be Cohen Bosch. So as a 10, you at least need to make one tackle a game, at least one, not miss all of them. So you at least have to make one tackle. So Cohen Bosch is out. Nohamba has been okay, but when you kick for touch as your 10, you have to kick out. So there, I'm eliminating him just on losing games because of that. They haven't lost a game because of that, but it could come. Okay, so Nohamba and Cohen Bosch are out. I don't want to say this. Clayton Blommetjies actually been atrocious. The reason why the Storm has lost 4 in a row. So he's out. So that leaves us with one person. One person. And unfortunately, because the Bulls are top of the log, it makes sense that it has to be Johan Goosen.
Well, John Luke hasn't been bad for the Stormers.
Contributed to 4 losses in a row.
Yeah, but I mean, he put in a good cross kick for Skosan to take on the wing and then he scored.
Contributed to 4 losses in a row.
You know, I'm not putting in Johan Goosen again. I'll take Mani Libbok after one game.
But before we pick out 10,
good.
Yeah. Okay, if we pick Goosen, I don't think we have space for any more Bulls players, which is fair. Because now we need to start adding those other players in. Because we have.
So listen, you said there has to be a minimum of 3 per team. So yeah, okay. So then this caps the Bulls. Then if Goosen is if Goosen's in, then that caps the Bulls.
But that's fair enough.
I can. But can I though? There's one more guy I'll advocate for the Bulls. But
we're not there yet.
We'll advocate and we'll just shoot it down, right? Like immediately. Okay. We'll just shoot it down. Because the centers are pretty easy.
Left wing. Number 11, left wing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leland
Zas.
I agree. Okay, that's an easy one.
Like, I know Leland Zas. I don't know what happened if he was dragging an elephant behind him the previous game against Zebre when he had a kick and chase from Damian Willemse. But other than that, he's been pretty decent. So he's actually been one of the decent players when it comes to the Stormers, who's lost about 12 games in a row. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to go to right wing or are we going to go to centers?
We can... let's just go to 12. Number 12. We'll
okay,
get to
12. I'm going to go Sasha Feinberg and Komazulu.
I'm going to say Henku van Wyk at 12.
I was not going to say that at all. I've got Henku van Wyk at 13 because my 12 is Francois Venter.
Who?
Francois Venter.
Good choice.
Oh, Francois Venter. Okay, fair.
Reason why I have Henku van Wyk at 12 is because Lacanio Am is almost at his best again, and I'm saying Am at 13.
Okay, so both of us are just knocking off a Bulls and a Sharks player at the same time. But I don't like the fact that we're playing Henku van Wyk out of position.
He's not out of position. He's just one in. He still tells people I'm a center. Whether it's inside. I'm
going with Francois Venter. It's an outside shout, and I'm going with Henku van Wyk.
Oh, there goes my electricity. I got the fright of my life. Sorry, gents, load shedding. My bad. But
that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Actually, Francois Venter has been good because he's been keeping Jans van Rensburg out of that Sharks jersey. Okay, are we all in agreement? Francois Venter and Henku van Wyk.
Yes, that I agree with.
And then on the right wing,
I've got Edwil van der Merwe.
I agree.
Got to be. He's been
very good. like I didn't rate Edwin van der Merwe a lot when it came to Viapia and to the Stormers. But somehow in this Lions team, it just looks like he's got so much joy, so much freedom. He just does what he wants.
Agreed.
Very, very good.
Agreed.
15. Galant? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the elimination phase. Okay, so Apelela Fassi had one good game, and they said the weekend special is back, but he's been absolutely dog shit every other game. Okay, so he's out for me. This is just for me. Warwick Galant, probably the worst URC player. If they have to do a player ranking, he's not even in the top 1,000. So Warwick Galant is out. He's absolutely costing the Stormers every single game so far. Okay, then at the Bulls, oh my word. Willie Leroux's been good.
But
And
even Devin Williams. What about Devin Williams? A guy like him?
Not bad shout.
Yeah, he's been good as well. But sorry, unfortunately, the Bulls are capped out. So
yeah, no, I
come for the Lions, Sharks, or Stormers.
What do we think
Can
about?
we not just chuck Williams in there just because?
Oh no! So Quinn Horn is not.
You know what I would do? I would play another magic card, right? And I'd make Johan Goosen disappear. And we're going to put in a special player because he's South African, but he doesn't play for a franchise of South Africa. I'm throwing in Tinus de Beer in the 10 just because he got a victory over the Stormers. And then I'll throw in Devin Williams on fullback.
So no, you've had your get out of jail free card, and that's been trumped now. So keep quiet. So let the other people talk here. No.
You've got me in my feels now, Brett. It felt like you just spit in my face.
Yeah, sorry. Your loss. But so we spoke in a previous episode, you need to man up. Okay.
You're calling me Owen Farrell?
Yes. Okay, so who's gonna be our 15?
Oh.
The correct decision is Devin Williams.
Yeah, I mean we can't put, but then again, I don't know. It's difficult because we're taking in some Bok players who have played literally 2 games, but then there's guys who have shone for like 6, like Devin Williams. But it's a tough one.
I'd rather have Devin Williams there than Willie Leroux, not because he's a better player, but I think he's more deserving because he played more games.
I think we in Chiva Daimani at fullback.
Give me 15 Chiva Daimanis.
Yes.
Yeah. But then let's count, okay? So the front row has 2
for everything. So we can just do a team wrap up.
Do we?
Yeah. Because for the Lions, we have Horn, we have Enku van Wyk, and
Edwin
van der Merwe.
Edwin. Yes.
Yeah. For the Sharks, we have Eben Etzebeth, Franco Venter, and do we have a third for the Sharks?
No. We have to throw out the ball.
No,
we have to throw a ball away.
We can put Lucanio Am at fullback.
I mean,
I'm going back to my original shout, Mchunu on Lucid.
No, but then who are the 3 Stormers? It's Chiva Daimani.
That's all we know.
I mean, but no, we need 3. Come on. Daimani was there. Zas was there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, if we're going fullback, then we're putting Damian Willems there.
Yeah, I'm throwing Willems in there because he's just.
Well, who was the 2 locks? Eben Etzebeth and
Ron Nokia, but we can take Nokia out.
We had Fushia as the prop. That was another Stormer.
Yes. Yes. Fushia. Yes, but I actually agree. Let's put Willems in at fullback.
Okay, but we still need to make room for one more shot, don't we?
Yes, on the bench. Mchunu.
Okay, fair. On the bench. No, it's crazy how the Lions have more starting players than the Sharks.
We get rid of Gerard Steenekamp and we put in Mchunu.
No, you can't. You cannot get rid of Steenekamp.
Steenekamp has Gerard Steenekamp has, in my opinion, been one of the top players in the URC so far. Not just loose heads, top players. That Oak is putting his hand up. Like last season when
the hooker then for the Sharks?
Sorry?
Who's the hooker for Sharks?
I don't know.
You can't, no.
Is there no room for Pepsi?
Or
No.
Pepsi Buthelezi.
No, Pepsi Buthelezi is a wannabe Archiva Daimani. No.
I like it.
No, shout out
Everyone's-
Pepsi. I agree,
everyone's,
Adamani is clear, but shout out Pepsi. He is a good player.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll just wrap it up. It's becoming a shit show. We don't even know. But I feel like we are sorted, okay? The Sharks deserve to only have 2 players, like charity case players in there, because they've been terrible. So we're not going to force people in here.
No, fair. So we'll wrap it up. So Steenekamp 1, 2 Akafanamaber, 3 Neetling for Sheer, 4 Eben Etzebeth, 5 Rowan Nokia, 6 Haichiva Daimani, 7 Ron Fenter, 8 Frankie Horn, 9 we went with who again? Papir.
No,
10
I played my special ability card for Grant Williams.
Okay,
That's
Grant Williams.
Shark. That's our Shark.
Okay, they fair play. 10 Johan Goosen, 11 was Zas. 14 on right wing was
Edwolf van
der Merwe. Yes. 12 was Frans van Venter. Yes. 13 Henku van Wyk and 15 Damien Willemse. Does that team win the URC, ladies and gents, or just gents and ladies in the comments if you're there?
Well,
No.
we'll see.
No, because there's not 15 Stormers in it. The Stormers are winning it all again. This is
as long
knowledge, everyone.
As long as it's a South African team, that's all that matters. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, Brevan, wrap it up for us.
Okay. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for all the support. This was episode, I've lost track by now, so just thank you, 11, 10, whatever. But thank you so much, and we appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe, follow the X or Twitter, whatever you call it. Follow the Instagram, follow everything, because we're here to stay, and thank you guys so much. Cheers.
Bye.